Some of you may be familiar with me if you come around to our local shows. If not, welcome to Interdimensional Warriors of Wrestling. This is the first of 3 huge shows that are going to be going on this particular weekend right here at the OKC Pop Festival. And wow, what a crowd we have here today. Give yourselves a round of applause for coming out here and supporting independent professional wrestling. All right, so we don't want to get you guys seated there as comfortable as I'm sure you are. We don't want you to keep you waiting here. So we ought to start off the action. Are you ready for your opening contest? Your opening contest tonight is for the NCWO Oklahoma Championship. Introducing first, he hails from Tulsa, Oklahoma. This is Romeo Reese.
Romeo Reese making his way to the ring, carrying his scented candle to...
Well, yes, he is. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the Velvet Voice, the one, the only Walker Stewart here live in Oklahoma City here at the Remington Park Casino and Raceway. Ladies and gentlemen, oh my Lord.
Breath,
good Lord.
Good God, man.
Well, this voice is Velvet, man, I got to tell you. How are you doing today? I have Nigel Rabbit by my side.
How are you doing? Look at you. You're not even organized.
Oh, come on.
You've
Give
got
me a break here, Nigel.
All that hair, you don't even brush it.
Oh,
We've
come
got
on.
Romeo Reese coming to the ring, carrying his scented candle, warding off the smell of these Oklahoma fans.
Romeo Reese.
Well, these fans here don't seem too inclined to appreciate the likes of Romeo Reese here, Nigel.
Well, I mean, if you've used your olfactory senses at all, you understand anything that smells good.
Oklahoma, Romeo Reese.
Oh, a third time didn't even do the trick there.
Well, I mean, it really, it takes a long time for the less intellectually fortunate to understand and appreciate greatness.
He hails from Texas. He is the reigning and defending NCWO Oklahoma champion, the Love Machine, Tino Valentino.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, look who we have here, none other than the NCWO Oklahoma champion here. Control your narrative's own, Tino Valentino.
La Máquina de la Amor is what he calls himself, and I'm going to tell you right now, you probably should oil your machines, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to be quite this rusty.
Can we even say that on this program here, Nigel? What has gone into you?
I mean, you know, there are some things that one should not be subjected to.
I understand. Tino Valentino here is ready to subject these fans to a good time here in Oklahoma City as he takes on Romeo Reese.
Your referee, Franklin.
I want that last rose.
That makes a lot of sense.
Oh, come on now.
Nah, it's only a matter of time before you lose your rights to.
Nigel, why don't... Nigel, you just don't like having a good time, don't you?
I love having a good time.
Well, how could you not appreciate the likes of Tino Valentino here at ringside? He brought roses.
Yeah, okay, he brought roses. What does that mean?
You're just jealous that you don't have a rose.
No, trust me, I don't need a rose. If there's anything thornier than me, I want it shot.
Wow.
And these fans don't seem to understand what it means to be hated by someone the caliber of Romeo Reese.
Well, I mean, Romeo Reese has not done a good job of adorning himself to these fans here tonight, but Romeo Reese doesn't feel like he needs to adorn himself to these fans. He has his mind on one thing and one thing alone, and that is championship gold. As, ladies and gentlemen, I believe the NCWO Oklahoma Championship is on the line here tonight. Tino Valentino is firing up this crowd.
I mean, as long as real fire is involved, I guess that will take care of the smell eventually.
Potentially so, Nigel, potentially so. We have a packed house here tonight, standing room only to witness this opening contest for Interdimensional Wrestling Warriors. Well, looks like we are done with this feeling out process here. The collar and elbow tie up here as Romeo Reese is forcing Tino Valentino back in that corner. No.
There are children present.
Hey, you have to appreciate the suave maneuvers of Tino Valentino.
Why are you staring at his hips?
I'm not.
That's
Pay attention
inappropriate
to the
in the
match.
workplace.
Pay attention to the match, Nigel.
I'm paying attention to you paying attention to the match, and I think I need a divider.
Collar and elbow tie up here once more. Side headlock applied from Control Your Narrative Zone, Tino Valentino. The CYN project with the side headlock takedown, fully in control, showing exactly why he is the NCWO Oklahoma champion. Back to a vertical base arc, both men. Romeo Reese trying to do anything he can with that waist lock applied here. He has that in tight. Tino Valentino has to find a way to escape this.
One of the night. See, that should be against the rules.
Sunset flip though, no. Tino Valentino putting those hips to good use. Educated hips, one might say. Well, okay, then I was looking at the hips, Nigel. I mean, it was part of the maneuver.
Then, there are children present. It's not one of those kinds of shows, and you know that. Now I know why they call you the Velvet Voice.
I think there are a lot of reasons to call me the Velvet Voice, Nigel. Over the top goes Tino Valentino, ducking under. Go for an arm drag there. No, La Magistral. And Tino Valentino once again. Hip attack. Romeo Reese. Oh my God, a standing moonsault. What athleticism.
That's the one thing I will not take away from Tino Valentino. The man is very athletic and very gifted in the ring. He does a lot of, most of it makes me uncomfortable. I can't watch. Oh, God. Reese went for an attack. Looks like he bounced his fist right off the hardest part of the ring.
Yes, it's propped up right in front of us. Oh my gosh. The concave chest of Romeo Reese, courtesy of Tino Valentino. But did you see that? Nigel, he raked him in the eyes.
It's not kind of you to make fun of anyone's physical deformities, concave chest. What's wrong with you?
I'm just doing my job here, Nigel.
It's your job, is it? Look at this. Romeo now in charge.
Slingshot rolling through. What's this? Into the neck breaker.
Very nicely done.
Devastating maneuver. You see Tino Valentino clutching at the back of the neck. Only a 2 count, though. I thought that could have been it.
Well, there was a decent lateral press to the hook of the leg, but he really did not apply his body weight across those shoulders to really keep Tino down.
Excellent call there, Nigel, as we see Romeo Reese taking full advantage of that rope count.
I mean, it's legal so long as it's within the count.
I guess you're technically correct.
That is not, it's not technically correct. It is correct. When do you get disqualified?
After a 5 count, I understand.
All right, then.
I mean,
it's legal.
We're talking about a 5 count here. He's coming pretty dang close here.
That's a 3. That's a 4. Don't you start with me.
Romeo Reese is giving referee Franklin a lesson in elementary mathematics, one would say.
Having known referee Franklin for a few years, I don't disagree. It's probably very necessary. I'm surprised he didn't have apples out.
I mean, referee Franklin does a fantastic job at what he does, Nigel.
Nobody said he didn't. No one said anything about the quality of the work that he's doing.
Well, it's his job to count. Oh, his shoe fell off.
See, what does that tell you?
Well, okay.
What does that tell you? Oh, swing and a miss. Oh. No. Oh.
The whip of the hair. Absolutely despicable actions there from Romeo Reese.
You know, when you have long hair like that, it gets tangled up in the darndest things.
I don't think that's what I would call tangled up there, Nigel, but...
Reese now on the attack. Look at this.
Clubbing blow to the back of the neck. And you see Tino once again grabbing at the back of the neck there. And Romeo Reese, he's a very educated competitor, a very academic competitor here in this matchup. We're going to notice him starting to target the back of that neck. Romeo Reese is very well known for what he does in that ring when it comes to targeting limbs, targeting body parts.
Look at that European uppercut just rocking Tino Valentino.
Absolutely phenomenal. But Tino Valentino with the evasive maneuver there. Step up into Gary. He's coming back full force here, ladies and gentlemen. Irish whip out of the corner. Avalanche splash. Snapmare whipping him out of the corner. Taking some time to taunt there. Drop kick.
Only two.
Tino Valentino looks like he's trying to put an exclamation mark on this entire affair. Elbow drop, what impact. And that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and still Oklahoma champion, Tino Valentino.
And still, and always, if it's up to Tino Valentino, your NCWO Oklahoma champion.
Oh, that.
The fans here love the love machine, Nigel, don't they?
I mean, provided you don't let them know that he might be from south of the border. These Oklahomans are strange people. La Máquina de la Amor, Tino Valentino, victorious.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, and when I came here, first of all, how was that match for you? Did you enjoy that match? All right. I said that we have 3 shows across the course of the day and tomorrow. 2 today, 1 tomorrow. After this show, at 4 p.m., Mission Pro Wrestling, which is Thunder Rosa's, they'll be doing a show here. And then tomorrow at 3 p.m., first time ever events will be presenting a show for you. And we're about to have a match where the winner of this match will earn a spot at the first time ever event. This is going to be a Battle Royal, and the winner of the Battle Royal gets on the FTE show tomorrow. Standard Battle Royal rules, over the top rope, both feet must hit the floor in order to win, or in order to be eliminated. The last man standing will be the winner. So I'm going to step over here. I'm going to turn this off so it doesn't squeak the speak. And at this time, let's get the participants here into the Battle Royal. This is Devian, Malik, Mayfield, Richmond, Malik, the savior of suffering, Click Stone, the EPW All-American Champion, the Spotlight, Logan Light with his manager Guy Sterling. There's Adrian Vega, Caleb Oxley, Jack Talos making his debut here.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we see our competitors making their way down to ringside here tonight for this Battle Royale. The winner of this will be competing on tomorrow's first time ever event, Nigel.
And what a list of competitors. Good grief.
Is Mr. Gideon Vane.
And now Gideon Vane. Good grief.
That is a lot of man standing in that ring right now. Adrian Vega, the EPW All-American Champion, Logan Knight. I see the 7-foot tall Jack Talos of Impact Wrestling fame. And of course, the aforementioned Gideon Vane, who is now making his way into the ring here tonight.
All right, we're underway.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe the bell has been sounded, and this match is underway. We have a battle royal.
Well, it looks like Clayton Bloodstone making some proclamations.
Yeah, trying to direct traffic here. I don't think that's going to sit well with the likes of Gideon Vane and the Spotlight Logan Knight. I mean, he's making a lot of claims in there, like you said, saying he's going to toss certain people out. Jack Talos, he has something to say about that one, Nigel.
Yeah, no, I've been on the wrong side of fellas that size before. It's not the wisest thing in the.
Again, must go over the top rope, both feet touch the floor.
And you notice?
Logan Knight rolled under, so he is not eliminated.
Well, CM Burnham doing my job for me. Logan Knight went underneath the bottom rope. He is not eliminated. Of course, you see his manager at ringside holding the Empire Pro Wrestling All-American Championship in Guy Sterling. But we still have a match going on right in the middle of this ring.
And just the absolute chaos. God, and those big right hands from Talons.
I mean, we are talking about a former NXT superstar. We are talking about a 7-foot monster in Jack Talos here.
And guys of that size, of that stature, I'm honestly very surprised that the assembled masses didn't put a big bullseye on him. Instead, targeting, starting off targeting Clayton Bloodstone. I think Bloodstone actually may have done Talos a favor.
You know, I completely agree with you there, Nigel. It's not often, but it's happening right now. Jack Talos.
And Talos,
he's trying to get Malachi out of this contest, trying to turn him into a non-factor here. If anyone could do it, it would be Jack Talos here. And you see the Spotlight has made his way back into the ringside, putting the boots down to Clayton Bloodstone.
Ooh. These battle royals are such difficult spectacles to convey everything that's going on all at one time. Just got to kind of try and look at Talos staggered by a drop kick.
And Caleb Oxley hanging on for dear life here. Adrian Vega nearly sent him over the top rope, and there, Luke Richmond
almost ended up on your shoes.
Oh my gosh. Luke Richmond.
This is why I put my feet underneath the table.
Well, I understand. I've been saving the table for you there, Mr. Rabbit.
Maybe you should protect your feet.
Well, maybe I should.
Oh, and there we go.
Malik Mayfield as well. And
Caleb Oxley has been eliminated.
Caleb Oxley has now been eliminated, and we are seeing these eliminations start hot and heavy. Adrian Vega trying to wear down the monster that is Jack Talos.
Jack Talos, blocked and God, big right hand took Vega right off his feet.
Yeah, so much for that one.
Look at Gideon Vane, just a fire person's carry, and then just kind of trying to casually dump, but
and we've seen Malachi now eliminated from this contest.
Ooh. Courtesy of Clayton Bloodstone, and
Malachi has been eliminated.
And Logan Knight now tossing Adrian Vega over the top rope, and thanks to the help of Guy Sterling.
Has been eliminated.
Absolutely despicable. Logan Knight, though.
Knight has been eliminated. We are down to the final four.
See if Sterling had dove underneath and protected his talent, he could have gone into traction probably.
Well, I for one am happy to see Logan Knight and Guy Sterling exit the building here tonight. But here we see Jack Talos trying to eliminate Clayton Bloodstone. Meanwhile, Gideon Vane, he's stalking his prey. You know, usually we see Clayton Bloodstone being the one to stalk their prey, if you will. But right now, he's looking like mincemeat.
Gideon Vane battling with Clayton Bloodstone. Talos, I'm going to be very honest. I'm surprised that Jack Talos is being rocked as heavily as he is. A big reversal.
He's got him caught. I think he was going for those head scissors there. No, Ooh. Reverses it into a reverse drop kick there. Devion now trying to come out of the corner with something big. Oh, pop-up drop kick, and still Jack Talos is on his feet.
When you're dealing with a fellow the size of Talos, you really have to work his size against him, not try to work your size to your advantage. And this is
no.
Oh, God! Alabama slam out of the corner. And
did you just see the way that Devion's head ricocheted off of the canvas?
yeah, no, you know those door stops, the spring ones?
Uh-huh.
The ones that's what it looked like.
Exactly.
My cats love those. And, well, the two big men, Gideon Vane and Talos.
Well, this is a standoff I've been dying to see, but Clayton Bloodstone, I think he has other plans.
He wants to be taken seriously. Oh!
Double choke slam.
Ooh. I commiserate and empathize with Clayton Bloodstone. I've had a bit of the up and down from that vantage point, and it's the down that's the less pleasant.
I could imagine so, yeah. Well, is Gideon Vane calling for a Greco-Roman knuckle lock?
Sure. Yeah, why not? You know, it's good to aspire towards things.
Well, yes, of course, but Jack Talos is a hell of an aspiration, I have to say that.
And look at it.
You see the fingers interlocked, and
Gideon Vane has never been considered a small man, but he looks rather dwarfed by Jack Talos.
Yeah, when you put him in the ring with a 7-foot-tall monster, it's going to be hard for anyone to look like a giant. Jack Talos is trying to overpower Gideon Vane, and it looks like he slowly is finding a way.
And then
what is going on here?
Little bit of
no way!
Teamwork.
No way!
Jack Talos and Gideon Vane have both been eliminated. We have our last two competitors. One of these two men will be in the FTE event tomorrow.
And look at this.
We're having to have our referee staff separate these two men. Oh, well, we still have a competition going here in the ring. I mean, we better put some security professionals in backstage or something because, oh my gosh, a Hurricane Rana there from the technician in Devion.
And this is where a technician like Devion really shines when you're down to the last two. Battle Royals are usually slugfest. You don't get to see a lot of skill. It's usually endurance. But right now, Devion's going to shine. Oh!
Pop up right into the knee strike there from Clayton Bloodstone.
Yeah, what I meant to say is concussions are very dangerous.
This is a prime example. I cannot believe the athleticism of Devion here tonight.
But right into the waiting grips. Oh!
We've seen many a men put away with that one.
And look at that.
This match is over.
Advancing to tomorrow's FTE event, Clayton Bloodstone.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Clayton Bloodstone walked in with a mission and got exactly what he set out for here. He is heading to tomorrow night's event, first time ever here in Oklahoma City.
I mean, the hubris on this fella. Walks in and tells everybody, I'm going to be the one. Nobody believed him, not in the crowd. You didn't believe him, certainly. I was the only one who expected Clayton Bloodstone to prevail.
Not once did I hear a proclamation of that sort come out of your mouth here, Nigel.
You just weren't listening. If you moved the hair out of the way, you would have heard all of that, you hippie. That's what I said. That's what I was telling him, but he wasn't listening. Don't shake your head in disapproval. You're not my mother.
Sounds like you're very used to that here, Nigel.
It's just about everywhere I
Well, Devion put up a hell of a fight. And at the end of the day, he has earned the respect of these people here in Oklahoma City.
Oh, is that a goal?
Time so far.
Oh.
How many of you attend the local Oklahoma professional wrestling events either up here or up in Tulsa or around the event? Okay, I see a few hands. But for those of you who don't, who like what you see here, and you want to know what's happening in professional wrestling across this entire state, there's a little tiny website which is near and dear to my heart, mostly because I own it, called www.oklafan.com, where you can go and find out all kinds of stuff about upcoming events in your area. There are shows in Tulsa, there are shows in Oklahoma City, there are brand new shows in what could be in Seminole, Oklahoma, in a couple of weeks from today. McAllister, Oklahoma on the 16th, Tahlequah, Oklahoma on the 15th. There's independent wrestling across this entire state. If you like what you see here, please go out and support Oklahoma independent wrestling across this entire state. And we're going to see more representatives of other Oklahoma federations because right now we're in a triple threat tag team match with 2 championship tag teams competing. Now this is a non-title match, but there's some bragging rights here, and the one team that doesn't have some titles, I'm sure if they come out victorious, it would be a great opportunity for them to challenge for either of the other belts. Are you guys ready for some tag team action? Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is set for one fall. It is a triple threat tag team match. In this match, there are no disqualifications. The first team to gain a pin or submission will be the winner. And it is a non-title match. Introducing first, coming to the ring, they are the team of the Murder Man, Killbane, and the Creole Soul, Miss Nasty. They're the WCR Tag Team Champions, Murder Inc.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have the world-class Revolution Tag Team Champions. Men that you're very familiar with here, Nigel.
Absolutely very fond of these wonderful individuals.
I don't know if wonderful is the term that I would personally use.
How can you say that Mr. Nasty's not wonderful?
You realize what he does. You realize what his day job is, right?
I mean, he's got velvet clothes on. You should feel right at home next to him.
Well, I do definitely. I have to appreciate the fashion sense. But Murder Inc. is here to do exactly what they know how to do, and that is destroy, ladies and gentlemen.
They destroy ladies and gentlemen?
They destroy for the ladies and gentlemen here at ringside. Yeah. They don't do it for the ladies and gentlemen. They do it for themselves. They're champions here, Nigel.
You just had me worried that I was going to be an accomplice.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Nasty and Killbane, your world-class Revolution Tag Team Champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, Team 2 of 3 is accompanied to the ring by their valet, Olivia Vickers. They are the team of Malik, Mayfield, and Luke Richmond, the NCWO Tag Team Champions. Chosen Influence.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, look who we have here. None other than the NCWO and All-Star Pro Tag Team Champions in Chosen Influence, Malik Mayfield and Luke Richmond, accompanied by none other than Olivia Vagos here, the fashionista of fame. We are live here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
I don't think anything lives in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
It's a fair critique that you have there, Nigel.
Already, the 2/3 of this contest looking very formidable. And I mean,
ladies and gentlemen, they are also the All-Star Pro Tag Team Champions.
I mean, when you stack gold, like as the kids say, you stack paper, you want to make sure that people hear that and know that.
I didn't realize you were one with the kids there, Nigel.
No, not at all. I stay very far away from them.
Represents Control Your Narrative. They are the team of Leo Fox and the Suplex Cyclone, Curt Gannon, the wrestlers of Mass Destruction.
Well, here you have them, WMD, the wrestlers of Mass Destruction, representing none other than Control Your Narrative.
Marvelous Mike Andrews.
Well, what is Marvelous Mike Andrews doing out here? I don't think Marvelous
managing.
Oh, I understand that, but I don't think that Mike has much of a narrative that he needs to control here.
I mean, you know, you have your story, they have their story.
I understand.
They're in control of their story. One might even call it their narrative.
Well,
and they are controlling it.
I guess they're looking to do so here tonight. The wrestlers of Mass Destruction, the only team walking into this contest that is without championship gold. We have Murder Inc. with the World Class Revolution Tag Team Championships. We have Chosen Influence with the All-Star Pro and NCWO Tag Team Championships. And then we have the wrestlers of Mass Destruction with nothing to their name.
No, I don't disagree with that assessment, but I do want to give you just a slight different perspective on it. We have two very good, very solid, local, even regional championship teams, and then we have a team who is on the national scene as a part of Control Your Narrative. So I think that the wrestlers of Mass Destruction, by the platform that they're on, I think they're on an even keel.
I hear what you're saying there, Nigel, but you have to admit, these two have to be walking in with some sort of chip on their shoulder. The only team to not walk in with Tag Team Championship gold.
Oh, no, absolutely. That's going to play a factor into their psychology. If it doesn't play a factor into the
contest is the official, Mr. Brent Wall.
And if it doesn't play a factor into the psychology, then having championship titles in a situation like this is less than useless. And look at this already, Killbane and Leo Fox face to face. Oh.
Well, Leo Fox making an immediate tag there to Malik Mayfield.
A little bit of psychology there, a little bit of play with your mind. Oh. You know, if anybody knows what someone's parents might be doing, you know, behind closed doors, it might actually be Murder Inc. I mean,
yeah, especially with Mr. Nasty in the corner.
You were making the illusion earlier. Mr. Nasty was telling me you're one of his favorite customers. So, you know, that's
how do you know that?
I was talking to Mr. Nasty.
I told him not to tell anyone.
We're businessmen. Businessmen compare notes.
Colt Killbane now taking it to Malik Mayfield here in the corner as he makes the tag to Mr. Nasty, who is entering this contest for the very first time. And like you said, he is draped in velvet here tonight. I have to appreciate that.
Yeah, did you know that Mr. Nasty's involved in human resources and you know, personal logistics?
Well, that's not exactly how it was phrased to me in the back, but nevertheless, Mr. Nasty, Malik Mayfield here. A resounding yes from this crowd here in Oklahoma City. Blocked, though, Malik Mayfield. Oh! You can't do that to Mr. Nasty.
I mean, you shouldn't be able to. Now, this is a very interesting situation that I don't think the fans have keyed into. And I don't know if it is immediately apparent to everybody but the competitors. But this is very unique in the fact that there is no disqualification. This is standard triple threat rules, just with a one-in, one-out tag situation.
Of course.
Tornado
tag rules here.
Sort of tornado tag. It's my impression that tornado tag is everybody in at one time. Kind of the lucha libre.
Luke Richmond here is trying to take it to Colt Killbane with that amateur styling. Ooh. Well, I don't think they do that in amateur wrestling, but nevertheless, it's a mix of styles.
I mean, Luke Richmond is a journeyman, almost a jack of all styles. I'd say trades, but I don't know that he's traded with anything.
Luke Richmond now lifting Colt Killbane into the Northern Lights. Absolutely fantastic.
Lovely release suplex into, I guess, a double tag? Sure, why not?
A double suplex there, and it's not often that we see a man like Colt Killbane in this position here, Nigel.
No, absolutely not. Colt Killbane, a vicious, dangerous individual.
And this is where we find ourselves with expert tag team wrestling, expert tag team competition here with Chosen Influence. As we get another tag, Luke Richmond is making his way back into the ring now.
Quick tags in and out. That's one of the ways that you keep yourselves fresh, keep your opponents, oh God, keep your opponents in harm's way. Richmond rolls over, hooks leg one. Wrestlers of Mass Destruction, and
Well, and Leo Fox made his way into the ring almost like a protection of sorts, trying to keep this match going.
Well, I mean, he certainly doesn't. This is an elimination. And I mean, if their opponents get the win, then Wrestlers of Mass Destruction don't have the opportunity to challenge as easily for, any of the 3 belts in these rings.
You are correct here. Mr. Nasty with the cover. Only a 2 count there for Mr. Nasty on Luke Richmond.
Curt Gannon and Leo Fox very, very interested in getting into this competition. I think they're both kind of regretting Leo's initial decision to pit.
And what is Olivia Vagos doing, giving chase to Mike Andrews?
What? It seems like Mike has maybe said something. Now, one of the things, keep in mind, quick tags in and out. That's one of the ways that you help to ensure that your opponent is in trouble. One of the ways you keep your opponent damaged. And Curt Gannon now tagging in.
Exactly, making the behind-the-back tag, sneakily making his way into this matchup. Curt Gannon. That is why they call that man the Suplex Cyclone. That man can toss you around 10 ways to Sunday here, Nigel.
See, because I asked Mr. Gannon very nicely not to do those things, and then we go out for a nice sushi lunch. That's how you avoid those things.
I didn't think Curt Gannon was the type of guy you could just speak to nicely and he complies with you. But
No. It's not that he complies. It's that he makes the decision on his own. He doesn't comply with anything. He's a wrestler of mass destruction. Don't put terrible words into my mouth.
What are you doing to me?
I don't understand anything that just happened,
Good
except
Lord.
that Leo Fox hooks a leg.
The unprofessionalism from Mike Andrews. I used to do commentary with that man all across Oklahoma. I don't know what's gotten into him. He has a selfie stick now for some reason.
I mean, because why not?
Exactly,
beautiful.
Why not? That selfie stick is going to be used to document the downfall here of the Wrestlers of Mass Destruction, especially with the pace that Leo Fox is taking it now, or the lack thereof. Luke Richmond in somewhat of control here. Off the ropes goes Luke Richmond. My gosh.
You spoke a little too soon. Leo Fox with that pump kick just takes Richmond off his feet.
And Luke Richmond was attempting to make the tag there, Nigel.
Well, it's good that his head was working well enough to know, you know what, this stuff hurts. I want to stop that.
Oh my gosh.
That's one of 2 T-bones taken this evening by poor Luke Richmond.
He's lucky he's got that protective headgear on, but I don't really know how much it's really doing.
It's not that protective.
Yeah.
It's not that protective. Now, one of the things I want to point out that all 3 of these teams are doing very, very nicely is they're working very hard to keep the ring cut into thirds so that their opponents don't have the opportunity to tag out. Or that an opposing team has an opportunity to tag in.
Exactly. That's exactly how Curt Gannon made his way into this contest as Leo Fox makes the tag to his partner.
Tag team wrestling almost a lost art today. Oh, God. Almost a double suplex into a side plant.
Yeah.
God.
There wasn't anything pretty about that maneuver there, Nigel, you have to admit. Oh, my gosh. Oh. Leo Fox with a chop to the chest of Luke Richmond.
Fox with the whip. Oh, no.
We see the three-point stance. Oh, my Lord.
Oh. Did you see Richmond trying to bring his knee up to protect him, and Leo Fox just runs right through?
I don't even know why you find that funny there, Nigel.
Because later it will require orthopedic surgery on the part of Richmond. But now Richmond getting the better of Fox. Oh. Now, this is the third clothesline.
Richmond now is setting up for something huge. His own three-point stance here.
Oh.
What is this? German suplex from Luke Richmond.
Both these men down in the ring.
This triple threat tag team action is rolling here, ladies and gentlemen. Luke Richmond is trying to make a tag here to his partner in Malik Mayfield, but he's trying to gather his bearings first.
Leo Fox making the effort, trying to battle his opponent, but
the tag has been made here, Nigel.
Oh, and Malik Mayfield. Oh, trying to be helpful.
Super kick. Leo Fox is down in a prone position.
I don't know that that was very kind on the part of Mayfield. Don't think Leo's really done anything to deserve that kind of patronizing behavior.
Malik Mayfield now standing moonsault. Quite the athletic maneuver there from Malik Mayfield. It was just a dog pile in the middle of the ring there.
Did you see? Nasty springs across the ring. Oh, Malik Mayfield's probably got a concussion. And look at this. Oh, God. Gannon rushes in that knee to the midsection.
Curt Gannon trying to lift him up. Malik Mayfield is grounding himself here, doing everything he can. Look at this, a suplex of his own. Landing a suplex on the suplex cyclone.
That's got to be anger producing.
Absolutely. And he's trying to do it again, but no, Curt Gannon finding a way to move all of his weight to the lower part of his body, grounding himself.
And look at this. Oh!
These two men are trading suplexes. I could watch this all day, but it looks like Leo Fox is trying to put an end to this one right now.
Leo Fox really, I don't know if the bruiser of the two on weapons of mass destruction, or wrestlers of mass destruction. And just a massive fellow in Leo Fox.
Oh! Malik Mayfield has grounded Leo Fox with that clothesline.
Fox underestimated his opponent. Oh, he caught a drop kick in the face as well.
The chair captain is on fire here tonight in Oklahoma City. Imagine what it would do for the career of Malik Mayfield if he could get a victory over Control Your Narrative's own Leo Fox here tonight.
And that would certainly do something to give him a little bit of narrative of his own.
Luke Richmond now, middle rope. Oh my! Oh, split-legged moonsault, go over the cover. Curt Gannon with the dog pile.
All right, absolute chaos. Absolute chaos. I'll be honest. Even though it's absolute chaos here, you really have to appreciate the fact that all three of these teams are really, for the most part, behaving within the rules.
Most definitely, as the tag's been made, Luke Richmond takes down Killbane. Richmond again with another clothesline to Killbane. Some of the freshest competitors in this matchup, but Luke Richmond with the House of Fire stopped there by Killbane. Oh, the scoop slam taking him down hard.
And look at this, Killbane tagging in Mr. Nasty. What are they going to do to poor Richmond? Alas, poor Richmond. Oh, God. Is that a pimp slap to the back of the head?
But Leo Fox shoving him right out of the way. He's going for the pinfall. What? That's it.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners of this triple threat tag team match, the wrestlers of Mass Destruction.
Looks like what happened is we missed a tag on the far side of the ring, allowing Leo Fox to sneak in and steal the pinfall. And what we were saying at the very beginning of this is a feather in the cap for Control Your Narratives wrestlers of Mass Destruction. I mean, could they lay claim to a title shot of any of these 3 titles?
I mean, just what you said. 3 championships have, were represented here tonight at Interdimensional Wrestling Warriors, and the wrestlers of Mass Destruction just picked up a victory in that triple threat tag team match.
No, I already told him. Already got you the victory. Got you the victory. Well done. Well done. Leo Fox loves me more than he loves you.
I'm sure he does,
yes.
Yeah.
It's because I bathed, my hair's nicer.
Your hair's nicer?
It's nicer.
Wow.
It's nice. I mean, you've got, your hair's, it's not that your hair's not nice.
It's a mane, Nigel. It's a mane.
It is not a mane.
Wow.
It is not a mane. But it is, I mean, it is.
Do that for you. Because we have another match coming out here. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Coming to the ring first, he hails from Sand Springs, Oklahoma. This is the Spanish Fly, Nathan Estrada.
I mean, your hair's nicer than like, early 90s grunt.
Okay, can we get off my hair for a second? All right, the Spanish Fly Nathan Estrada is here at ringside. Do you fear that fro, Nigel Rabbit?
Why should I?
Because that fro is about to whip some bootay in the middle of this ring right now.
I mean, you say that. You say that, but I know something that you don't know, apparently.
Oh, gosh.
And, I'm not gonna, not to toot my own horn. He's not the first Latin fella I've met with hair like that, and the Latin fella that I've met with hair of that style also had a fondness for apples. So, that being said, at least he'll be cushioned, when he lands on his head.
And
sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent hails from San Juan, Puerto Rico. This is international wrestling star, Franco Varga.
And ladies and gentlemen, look who we have here, none other than the international wrestling star. He is Franco Varga.
Traveled all over the globe. And pound for pound, probably one of the best wrestlers on the scene of professional wrestling today.
Well, Nathan Estrada is looking to stake his claim to that exact moniker here tonight, as he is going to be taking on none other than the international wrestling superstar, Franco Varga.
One thing I will say, speaking earlier as we were of hair, it really is impressive that it's not so much the fro now so much as it's the fact he got it to there. Because I mean, I'd say about halfway through I'd have been frustrated and just cut it back down.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Gotta let Franco talk. This is not a way to treat an international star.
I know they have schools in Oklahoma, so listen here.
They're not
I don't
good
know
schools,
your
though.
stupid job and make a bunch of noise for people you don't like. You're supposed to like me.
You know, I know this guy calls himself an international wrestling superstar, but I don't think that eating at a Mexican restaurant here in Oklahoma City exactly identifies him as international,
Well,
Nigel.
first of all, he's Puerto Rican, so he's not going to go to a Mexican restaurant. There's a little bit of friction in the Latino communities, depending on where your borders are.
I hear you.
You know, so maybe it's because he was also at a Japanese sushi bar last night. Did you ever think about that?
Well, I mean, even so, that doesn't exactly make him international is the point I'm making, Nigel.
Oh, did I mention that it was in London?
Oh, no, you didn't.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
See,
wow.
yeah.
That's actually phenomenal.
Yeah, he's actually good friends with my aunt.
Well, a kick to the gut here from Nathan Estrada. You know that man stands in at 6'6"?
Is that with or without hair?
That is with the fro.
With fro. Okay, so he's like 4'3"?
He's about 6 foot without the fro, actually.
4'3".
No, that's not what I said.
I know that's not what you said. I'm just looking at the fro and going, yeah. Oh, God.
Drop toe hold. Nathan Estrada. Oh, he's using that fro pick on Franco Varga.
I mean,
You can't take that from Nathan Estrada.
Why not? I mean, technically, it's a weapon.
Well, I guess it can be. I don't believe he was using it as such.
He was not using it as such, but you don't want a man to be tempted. Oh!
Nathan Estrada ducking underneath. Trying to hit that spinning wheel kick there. Nathan Estrada was going for that clothesline. Oh, wow.
Caught him on the rebound. That clothesline taking Estrada off his feet.
That northern lariat from Franco Varga absolutely flattening Nathan Estrada.
And this is where we're going to see the excellence that is the international superstar. Oh. Rushes in. Oh, God. Oh, and Estrada just melts down like a child in a car in Oklahoma City.
You know, usually I'm used to seeing Franco Varga come out here and he's shaking hands and kissing babies. But this crowd here in Oklahoma City isn't exactly adorned to him tonight. He didn't exactly make friends with the people here at Remington Park tonight.
Well, I mean, I don't know that a man of international stature needs to, quote-unquote, make friends with so many, what's a polite term, commoners. I mean, look at this. Oh, God.
A powerful maneuver there by Franco Varga, taking Nathan Estrada down.
Hooks the leg. 2.
And though he hooked the outer leg, still Nathan Estrada finding the willpower to kick out of that maneuver.
And you know, I'll also give this constructive criticism to Mr. Varga. He seemed a little nonchalant. Yeah, he hooked the leg, but he really didn't have that lateral press pressed across the upper torso of Estrada.
You know, I have to agree with you there, Nigel.
Well, of course, it's because I'm right.
You have your moments.
Yeah, it's usually when I'm awake. Oh! See, this is why you don't encourage people to touch your hair.
Yeah, that's a great point. What's with you and making comments about hair tonight, Nigel?
What do you mean? There's a lot of hair right there.
I understand, but even before Nathan Estrada came out here, you were making comments about my hair, your hair.
I've got nicer hair, that's all I'm saying. And look at that, see? Broke away a little bit, gave Estrada a moment to reconsider his life choices. He did not do so. Got a chop for his troubles. Oh!
I got to be honest with you here, Nigel. I think it's only a matter of time before we start seeing the welts and the handprints start forming across the chest here of Nathan Estrada. Oh! Evasive maneuvers there and a chop of his own. Nathan Estrada is feeling himself here tonight.
Nathan Estrada ducked down low, had to avoid the hair getting caught. I mean, there's a lot of that hair.
And Nathan Estrada now, Irish whip out of the corner, reverse. Franco Varga is in control now. Charging into the corner, big boot to the chin.
That kick to the midsection.
Another one. He's targeting that sternum there as Nathan Estrada going for that enziguri ducked.
And look at good grief.
Is he the deadlift?
The power. Oh, God.
Gosh.
And again. Spinning. Oh, seated powerbomb pin 2. Ooh. Oh. kicked out at the very last possible second.
But you hear the crowd here in Oklahoma City echoing the sentiments that I said just moments earlier on in the match. Fear the Fro here tonight, Nigel, is in fuego in Oklahoma City.
Wait, they're chanting Fear the Fro?
Yes.
Does that mean they can read? This changes my assessment of Oklahoma in its entirety. God.
The whiplash effect out of that Irish whip.
Oh. You know, I've never really thought much of being able to feel anything from below my neck. I know Estrada's not worried about whether or not he can feel anything at this point. Good God.
Irish whip out of the corner once more.
Oh. You know, enough of that. And Estrada's going to have some real problems feeling anything tomorrow. Good God.
I mean, he might be struggling right now at this very moment, Nigel.
He does look to be struggling. You are very right.
A lively crowd here in Oklahoma City.
And you know what? Franco Varga's not the kind of fella you want to... God. He's not the kind of fella you want to antagonize as a crowd. Because Franco doesn't have the time to teach each and every one of you a lesson in manners. So he's just going to take it out on Mr. Estrada here.
You know, I noticed that the more this crowd antagonizes Franco Varga in the middle of the ring, the more punishment that he's dished out on Nathan Estrada.
Varga coming in, that cannonball.
Nearly connecting, but he doesn't get to do so as Nathan Estrada moves out of the way. The power of the Fro. Another clothesline. The Spanish fly with the crossbody. Only a 2 count. Franco Varga powering Nathan Estrada off of his midsection.
I mean, he's international. He's the best wrestler ever. Oh, God. Ooh. No.
Ooh. Oh, my Lord.
Oh, Estrada's very lucky he didn't topple off the top there.
You know, I got to tell you, this is my first time ever seeing Franco Varga in this position right now. You know, with the way that he's been acting toward these fans here in Oklahoma City.
Ooh. No.
Oh, my gosh.
What is... No. Come on. No. Administer a count, ref. Administer the count. It's
Nathan Estrada.
Trying.
The super kick to the leg. The elbow strike. Franco Varga. Bad positioning here. Oh, my Lord. Springboard elbow drop from Nathan Estrada. That might be it. Make the cover. Count it. Double leg hook.
Ooh.
Only a 2 count. This match rolls on.
Nathan Estrada looks a little bit beside himself.
You know, he's wondering, what do I have to do to put this international wrestling superstar away?
Lie down, let him pin you, and then treat him to dinner, then escort him politely to his room.
You know, Nigel, the Spanish fly isn't exactly like you. Giving up isn't in his wheelhouse. That is not the nature of Nathan Estrada.
That's not giving up. That's called making friends.
I haven't exactly known you to be the type to make friends, but Falcon Arrow, that might be it.
2.
Another kick out the heart. The resilience of Nathan Estrada is on full display here.
You can't take anything away from Nathan Estrada. The effort that he has put through at this point is colossal, but...
What is Franco Varga doing with that pick?
I mean, the same thing that Nathan Estrada
Oh,
was
yeah,
doing
but you just
earlier.
got on to Nathan Estrada for doing that. Referee
and you
Brent
were
Wall took the pick away
and you
for
were
a
saying
reason.
it was okay. I'm just saying, oh.
And the referee goes down.
Nathan Estrada hit the referee.
No, not like that.
What a monster. What a monster, Nathan Estrada. Oh. Pinfall, 1, 2.
What is going on here?
Walker, thank God. Franco Varga making sure that justice has been served.
You want to call that justice, Nigel? I call that a damn travesty that what just happened in the middle of the ring.
What are you talking about? Nathan Estrada hit our referee. Franco Varga took it upon himself to set right a wrong.
You know exactly that is not what happened. Franco Varga knocked Nathan Estrada into the referee, and he took advantage with that pick of Nathan Estrada's own. And Franco Varga stole that one, Nigel.
He did not steal anything, and I find that to be a very terrible aspersion on the Puerto Rican people.
All right, fans, we have seen such an amazing amount of action here tonight. And again, I want to remind you, this is just the first of 3 events we're having this weekend at 4 p.m. Make sure you're back in those seats, but save one for me because I'm going to be out there amongst you. As Mission Pro Wrestling presents the best female professional wrestlers in this region. Some of them you'll recognize, which may be new to you, but you're going to see an amazing array of talent here. And then tomorrow at 3 p.m., first time ever events. You saw Clayton Bloodstone qualify for that show. I can tell you there's a ton of other superstars that are going to be on that one. Franco Varga will be there. Former MLW World Champion Jacob Fatu will be on that show. And who knows who else. So fans, at this time, we've had a lot of fun, but are you ready for your main event?
Sterling, I think now's a good time to tell you that I don't trust anyone named Barnum that doesn't have a top hat.
Your competitors.
His name is Burnham, Nigel.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
He smells like a Barnum.
And ladies and gentlemen, look who we have here. Making his way, making his debut here, the Interdimensional Wrestling Warriors, Ninja Mack.
Not just an interdimensional, but an international, as having recently been signed to Noah in Japan.
Pro Wrestling Noah's own Ninja Mack is here live in Oklahoma City.
Ladies and gentlemen, he hails from Houston, Texas. This is the Ninja Kamikaze, Ninja Mack.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set for our main event here tonight, don't forget to follow Interdimensional Wrestling Warriors live on Facebook. Check us out on YouTube. Maybe there's a Twitter out there. Go find all of your favorite Interdimensional Wrestling Warriors content on all your favorite social media platforms. As we get ready, Ninja Mack is getting ready to take on none other than the king of thick style. He is in the house. He is live. He is in living color here tonight. It is Sam Stackhouse.
The band or the TV show?
I just can't deal with you sometimes, Nigel.
You sound just like my mother.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is a former Loco Wrestling champion, former champion all throughout Oklahoma. He is Sam Stackhouse, the game changer of professional wrestling, the absolute unit, the king of thick style. He is here. He is live in Oklahoma City. And this is a dream match for some people here, Nigel, to see Sam Stackhouse take on Ninja Mack.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you look at the two initially, especially if you're unfamiliar with Sam Stackhouse.
Yeah. You know, that's a former Loco wrestling champion.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
I did. Well, I'll say it again because I need to get this through to the people here at home. There is no one better than Sam Stackhouse.
Sam Stackhouse might have single-handedly breathed life back into professional wrestling for Oklahoma on a national circuit. Once Sam started burning up.
Set for one fall. It is your main event of the afternoon. When the bell rings, the man in charge, IWW Senior Referee, Mr. Frank Lynn. Introducing first, the opponent to my left, wearing black and hailing from Houston, Texas. He is the Ninja Kamikaze, Ninja Mack.
Oh, bit aggressive.
And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent to my right, wearing black and red and hailing from Golden Corral, Texas. He is the king of thick style, the absolute unit, Sam Stackhouse.
And as I was saying, Sam Stackhouse has been tearing it up, not just in Oklahoma, not just in Texas, but across the country. You were saying earlier you thought that this was a dream match for some people. I'll tell you, it's a dream match for anybody, whether they're aware of it or not. Sam Stackhouse is deceptively agile, deceptively quick for his size. And I mean, as I'm sure you can tell by Ninja Mack, Ninja Mack is definitely agile, but he also has discretion. Very smart.
Well, with that agility that you mentioned earlier, there's a large size discrepancy here between these two men in Ninja Mack and in Sam Stackhouse.
Oh, yeah, there might be a bit of one. Might be
a bit, right?
A bit.
See, even Sam Stackhouse acknowledging, he is fast, he is quite agile, but, I mean, you look at almost the nonchalance in this collar and elbow tie-up here.
Yeah, it was less than nonchalance. It was more of a, y'all see this? Do you all really see this?
Powering Ninja Mack off of the larger superstar that is Sam Stackhouse. Wow.
A little bit of a reversal.
You're seeing the power game now in the favor of Ninja Mack. This is not what I was expecting here.
He's a ninja for a reason.
What have I just witnessed, Nigel?
Ninja Mack. Have you not seen the man before?
I can't say that I have, actually.
He's a tremendous competitor. We're going to see some really excellent work. If only he could make the hands touch for the waist lock.
It's very difficult to apply a waist lock whenever you can't wrap your hands around your opponent.
No, it absolutely is. And, you have to give Sam Stackhouse some credit for the restraint.
The crane. Sam Stackhouse has been studying up on Ninja Mack, I see.
And, if it was good enough to get an Italian kid from New Jersey a championship, it might be enough to secure a victory for a man like Stackhouse against Ninja Mack.
It very well might, as we see this waistlock attempt here. Of course, can't go to the well one too many times.
Oh, God.
Ninja Mack back on his feet.
Oh, God. Oh,
the super kick, and this is the first time that we've seen Sam Stackhouse with any form of weakness. Commentators curse, of course. I might have spoke too soon on that one, Nigel.
Oh, no, it wasn't so much. Maybe misspoke just slightly. Weakness. We've not seen him stunned the way he was, certainly. Ninja Mack outside regrouping, trying to figure out. But when it comes to dealing with somebody the size and, I'll be honest, Ninja Mack hasn't run into Sam's agility yet.
You're right.
So when you're dealing with someone the size, the strength, and that has the agility of Sam Stackhouse. Ninja Mack definitely has a speed advantage, definitely has an agility advantage, and I'll go so far as to say that I believe he has a technical advantage in terms of being able to utilize his technique and apply that to his skill set. You know, that super kick was kind of evidence of that.
You're correct, and I think that super kick was evidence of one more thing, and it is the fact that we are going to be seeing a lot of explosive, little short bursts of action from Ninja Mack here, as he is going to try and figure out, you know, what style is going to work best to approach this behemoth of a man in Sam Stackhouse.
I'll tell you from my years of experience, both as a manager and as a commentator, what Stackhouse wants to do is he wants to keep this exactly how it is right now. He wants to continue to challenge Ninja Mack's sense his sense of ability and his sense of power, force him to do things where he's going to be kept close to hand so that Sam can do things like get his hands on him, use his power on him. Ninja Mack wants to avoid that at all cost.
I completely agree with you, Nigel. I'm in awe here of the power that we are seeing out of Sam Stackhouse, and it's not foreign to me whatsoever. It's just the fact that Ninja Mack keeps getting back up.
Ninja Mack with a flurry of kicks, and right into that headlock, and see, this is
dropped right on the back of the neck, and you see Ninja Mack grabbing right at that spine where it would connect right to the neck.
That's not pleasant.
And again, you see the resiliency as Sam Stackhouse. You notice that Ninja Mack didn't exactly take Sam Stackhouse down to a prone position. Sam Stackhouse put himself in that position, and Ninja Mack capitalized off of that. That is the intelligent mat wrestling game that Ninja Mack holds.
Ninja Mack has made it all the way to Pro Wrestling Noah. And scouted.
Off the ropes goes Stackhouse. And again, the momentum. Ooh. I don't think that Ninja Mack expected that one.
Ninja Mack.
He was going for something here.
We had a bit of a disadvantage positioning. It looks. Mack got him.
Oh my gosh, dumped right over here at ringside next to us, Nigel. This is not looking good for Ninja Mack right here. I got to tell you that much.
And the floor around the ring is reminiscent of old Cowboy Bill Watts rules of NWA. Hard concrete, no pads, no protection. Ninja Mack landed hard. Vicious overhand chop rocking Sam Stackhouse.
Oh my Lord. The strike to the chest of Stackhouse from Ninja Mack. And again, propping him up against that corner. Ooh. And, you know, to Ninja Mack's credit, there's a lot of surface area for you to attack there on Sam Stackhouse, and he is putting it all to good use.
Mack went for a super kick.
Catching the super kick. That man just landed on his feet.
Yeah, well, I should have mentioned, I think his mother was a cat. Stackhouse with that super kick just rocked Stackhouse. And from this vantage point, looks like we've got Ninja Mack attacking the legs and the joints of Sam Stackhouse. That is exactly what he needs to be doing.
You know, and it only takes one. It only takes one shot for Sam Stackhouse to stop anyone's momentum, let alone Ninja Mack.
No. That's disrespectful.
Breaking the count.
That's disrespectful. I liked it. Breaking the count with Ninja Mack, rolling him in and out. And Sam Stackhouse, I
mean, when you have a competitor like Ninja Mack at your own will, you have to take advantage of it wherever you can.
Sam now rolls in, breaks the count. At this juncture, after all of the punishment that Ninja Mack has endured at the hands of Sam Stackhouse, he really needs to go to a high-speed striking assault. Dismantle the legs, the knees, the ankles. Do something to keep Sam from being able to make it to a solid power base.
And you just see these wild haymakers being thrown from Ninja Mack to Sam Stackhouse. And now Ninja Mack off the ropes. Ooh. Going for something. No. Momentum halted once more with that powerful scoop slam.
Something that we haven't seen very much at this point. Ninja Mack prone in the center of the ring.
The viral sensation that is Sam Stackhouse. He is in full control here right now.
Viral, you can't say that after 2020. Discretion being the better part of valor, and Ninja Mack rolls to the outside to avoid at least more immediate punishment. Ooh. And immediately, Ninja Mack haymakers, kicks, oh God, and a big headbutt from Sam Stackhouse stops Ninja Mack in his tracks.
Sam Stackhouse is on an absolute tear here at ringside. I mean, we might see these guys go all throughout Remington Park Casino here tonight.
Oh, no.
A count of 6, and this referee is urging Stackhouse, urging Ninja Mack. Oh, my Lord, to get back into this ring. And if I was Ninja Mack, I would be doing anything in my power to take this match back onto the canvas.
If I was Ninja Mack, I'd be doing anything to stay conscious after bouncing off of that pylon. These fans now evenly split. You hear that? Battling chants between Ninja and Stackhouse.
And it feels like Sam Stackhouse is trying to rally this crowd. That is where he's at his best with this crowd behind him.
Oh. Body avalanche.
What is Ninja Mack doing?
God.
Like a freight train, like a bullet out of a gun.
Oh, God.
Ninja Mack has just taken down Sam Stackhouse.
With that spinning European uppercut, just plants him. Oh!
Going for that corkscrew moonsault, but Sam Stackhouse evades.
Oh, my God.
Step up enziguri. But only a 2 count.
Sam Stackhouse, I think the biggest problem there was that Stackhouse did not take the time to actually make a solid pinfall. It was very lackadaisical, probably due to the fact that he seems to be as worse for wear as Ninja Mack is at this point, but he didn't apply his full body across the upper torso, didn't have the leg well hooked, gave Ninja Mack the opportunity to get that shoulder up very easily. Oh. Sam Stackhouse making his way to the top, but Ninja Mack had that scouted.
Well, I thought Sam Stackhouse was going for that patented Bam Bam song. Oh, my Lord! A spinning wheel kick.
Oh.
I cannot believe what I've just witnessed. Ninja Mack has to be out of it.
Well, you know.
But you notice, Nigel, Sam Stackhouse is not going for the pinfall here.
No, I think at this point, one of two things has happened. Either Sam Stackhouse realizes that it's going to take more than that to put Ninja Mack down, or Ninja Mack has irritated Sam Stackhouse to the point where, you know what, I'm going to kill the little guy. Oh! camp up into a kick. Oh!
What is Ninja Mack doing? On a tear.
Ascending to the heavens.
To the top rope, the high rent district, high risk, high reward.
Oh!
Sit out powerbomb, he caught him, that's it.
Oh!
That's it.
Gentlemen, your winner, Sam Stackhouse.
Good grief. I mean, it looked as if Ninja Mack was going to have the upper hand, and then Sam Stackhouse decided, no, I'm just going to catch this and turn it into a powerbomb. Planting Ninja Mack, the victor here in our main event, Sam Stackhouse.
I am stunned, I am in shock and awe, and it is not often that I am at a loss for words, but when you put two great, competitive, professional wrestlers in a ring like that for this great sport, I'm left with no other option, Nigel. That was fantastic.
Normally when you have a battle, David versus Goliath such as this, you don't expect as much offense out of David than you do Goliath, but Ninja Mack really took it to Sam Stackhouse. And
Oh my God!
What we're talking about. That's what I consider sportsmanship.
What is Ninja Mack doing here? Somebody stop this!
Oh
my Lord!
God! Ooh!
What the?
What is?
He's going for it!
Ah!
The double underhook
You get in
pile
there and you
driver.
stop that. Don't stand there and look at me. Grow some hair. That was completely uncalled for. There is no reason to do that.
Sam Stackhouse,
A monster.
has just
An absolute monster.
Well, I don't know if I'd go that far. Ninja Mack attacked Sam Stackhouse after the bell. I don't know what you were expecting.
What do you mean he attacked Sam Stackhouse after the bell?
Did you not just see that fantastic maneuver off the top rope that Ninja Mack hit?
It was beautiful.
It was a great maneuver, but it was after the bell. It was uncalled for. It was unnecessary. Ninja Mack got exactly what was coming to him, and it came courtesy of the freight train that is known as Sam Stackhouse.
I don't know if I'd use freight train. Those seem small.
Sam Stackhouse, what a match that we just witnessed here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching Interdimensional Wrestling Warriors here live in Oklahoma City. Nigel, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling like I hope that Sam Stackhouse doesn't make his way over here, because if he hears the things that you've been saying about him, I don't know if I can keep him at bay.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching our inaugural edition of IWW Action.
Make sure you're back in those seats 4 p.m. for Mission Pro Wrestling. And make sure you're back here tomorrow 3 p.m. for first time ever. For everybody in the back, my name is CM Burnham. Thank you all for coming. Good night. Drive safe. And so long from the Sooner State.
And ladies and gentlemen, for the Velvet Voice, Walker Stewart, and of course for Nigel Rabbit.
Who said you could speak for me? I speak for me. You talk for yourself. I'm Nigel Rabbit. This the Velvet Voice. That guy smells like a Barnum. I'm done.
We'll see you next time.